Hi, everyone, and welcome to the 24 NCVF National Championship. Just a brief reminder of some of the rules we'll be following. I'm Rick Washburn. I will be your NCVF head referee for this event. We wish you the best of luck. Match scoring. We're going to talk about uniform rules a little bit. In 2025, teams are responsible for contacting the Rules Committee before ordering uniforms. We're not going to grant variances for uniforms purchased in 2024 and 25. Remember, if you're wearing undergarments, the undergarments for multiple players, if they're exposed, have to be the same color. Libero jerseys must clearly contrast. Every match will involve a photo ID check and we will verify rosters. So we will be checking for photo IDs against your rosters and your numbers. Team cleanup. One of the problems we're having in a lot of our venues is that they are leaving more debris and trash after a match than before. So a 5-point penalty may be assessed against a team who doesn't clean up post-match. All team bags during the match should be under the seats or behind the bench. There is absolutely no ball handling on cement floor off the sport courts. Warnings and sanction cards will be applied as needed. Jewelry. We're going to use the USAV rule. As long as it doesn't present a safety hazard, we will allow jewelry. We will not be switching sides at this event. And remember, the Libero designation rules for USA are you can designate 1 by the set or 2, which remain for the entire match, and the Liberos can serve in 1 rotational position. Warm-up will be the standard 2-4-4. The opposing teams will shag the ball during the hitting lines, and there will be limited aisle nets, so the more balls you shag, the more opportunities you'll get to hit. Uniform verification, once it's completed, you need to keep your uniform. You are not allowed to switch numbers or roster changes will require a $50 fee. You can only have 1 uniform number throughout the entire tournament, so protect your uniform. Remember that protests are only valid for rule interpretations and applications. Judgment protests will result in a red card loss of rally. So don't protest about the fact that it was or wasn't a double. For work crews, we need each team to provide 2 line judges, 1 official scorekeeper, 1 Libero tracker, and 1 flipper of the scoreboard, which means you're going to need 5 to 6 players per match. Protocol is as follows. Team must report to the officials at courtside 10 minutes before the match. So if you've just gotten done playing, captain or representative go over to the officials and say, hey, we're right over here when you need us. Remember that the officials are not responsible for coming to find you. If you are late to a match, you will initial a check-in form that says, I understand that I was late X minutes and my penalty will be assessed on the next match. And as a reminder, on Saturday, if you lose, you will stay on that court to ref unless otherwise notified. For missed officiating assignment, the first one, for every minute the officiating team is late or does not appear, 1 point will be assessed and given to their next opponent. Upon a 25-0 forfeit of the first set, this time calculation will begin at the start of the second 4-minute warm-up time, which begins according to the match officials. Any further offenses will result in forfeitures of assigned team's next set. Our goal, as always, is to make sure that no one misses their work assignments, so check your schedule very closely, please. Cancellations and drops, we have bye teams. That means there may be a hole. We may need to recruit volunteers to be the work team, so we're going to ask for your assistance and flexibility in taking that on. If your team is asked to assist, please make every effort to help us do that. It makes the tournament move much faster. Boom boxes, stereos, speakers, rolling music, producing devices. Our etiquette is going to be that we will allow you to put it on the spectator side by the ref stand, not the baseline, and it must not interfere with play on an adjacent court. Explicit language will result in suspension of all boom boxes. So let's choose our music wisely. So we want to wish you good luck and have a great event, and we look forward to watching some great competition.